Yeah, we are good. That's what.
Nobody watching right now.
Wow.
Is there no one watching?
So.
Oh, it moved.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up? I'm here too.
It would be longer.
I know.
Oh my god.
But I like it's between Wes and Phil.
Yes, we'll direct it for you
That's
guys.
amazing.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Single by 30 viewing party. We got Eric, Kina, Harry in the house.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Hey, what's up?
Oh, there they are.
There
Those are the likes.
How about a heart for Kina, the laugh for like this laughy face for Eric, and then what's left that could be for just a frowny face.
What? Give me a frowny face.
Sorry, no.
Frowny
I was like,
face.
there's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Thumbs up and a thumbs up
There
for
we
it.
go.
There it
Here
is.
can be
There it
thumbs
is.
Well, first of all, we're so glad to have you guys here. Thanks for making the time. Harry, you just flew in from Toronto,
Yeah.
where you're shooting something, a little something.
Smattermongers. Smatterhunters. Smattermanners.
And yeah, it's good to see you guys. And you guys haven't seen each other since the rap.
No, I've missed
We
you
have a
so
lot to
much.
catch up with.
And we're gonna be catching up with you guys today through this live stream. We're gonna start things off by watching the episode first.
Let's. How about a heart if you guys have watched 1 through 3 so far? Cool. So.
Look at all those hearts.
So this is gonna be fun because I feel like at 3 things get really dramatic. And
Oh, yeah.
Things get
Yeah.
complicated.
4 gets.
4, yeah,
Drama.
things get heated.
Yeah.
So spoiler alert: if you guys haven't seen 1 through 3, you might. I mean, we're just gonna be talking about it. but,
Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
Yeah, I think.
You could watch visually.
Yeah.
Maybe some people in the
You can watch visually.
watch us reacting, so it's like 1 degree of separation.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing like our reaction to the episode. It's gonna be kind of like our live audio commentary, but it'll be fun, be casual.
It's like you're hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're watching
We're
together.
watching TV together.
I think every time Phil talks, you just go to Wes. And every time Wes talks, go to Phil.
Hey guys, yeah. So let's do. Yeah, we're gonna try to react without doing too. No, it's impossible. There's gonna be
never
No,
spoilers.
what is this
There
reaction?
will be
All right, guys.
There will be spoilers.
It's gonna happen.
Fine.
There's gonna be spoilers, and you know what? I'm okay with that because, to be honest, I think a lot of people watch like the first episode and they're like, wait, where's the story? What is this? But people don't realize that the story continues past the first episode. They're like, you guys didn't do enough or whatever. I'm like, there's so much that happens, and like,
It's all 1/8.
yeah. You guys saw 1/8 of the entire story that we ended up creating past the pilot. So really can't wait for you guys to hear what we have to say.
So imagine you guys are sitting with us here. We're gonna watch, and it's gonna be really fun. Let's get started. Right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
How many people out there actually are signed up for Red? I'm very curious. Do a heart now for that. I'm curious, and who's actually watching it with us right now? All right, let's watch. How do we do this like a 3, 2, 1 so they can watch exactly with us?
So we should.
Yeah.
We want
I
to
like
time
that.
this.
You
We're
got
gonna time this so it's synchronized so that we're watching at the exact same moment, right?
Right.
So why don't Harry? You want to count us off?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
it.
So
Taylor, is that right? We should just do it like that? All right, cool.
Instead of 3, 2, 1, I'm gonna say. You guys ready?
Yeah, wait.
Okay, so
Is it still 3 things?
Yeah.
He like lists off like 10
3
things.
things. It's 3 things.
I think I got it.
It's 3. I think you guys, if you're
Okay,
clever, you
let's
know what I'm
see if we're connected. Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Single by
30.
going.
Wow, that
Going.
was really good.
I like it. I like
got
where
it
head's
a little
at.
late,
We're in there.
And there's no commercials, so it's timed out perfectly.
Oh shoot.
Hey.
Oh, dude.
This song,
Got Ja Rule in
Ja
there.
Rule up on screen.
I don't need you anymore. Never did, never will.
You do need calculus.
Do you?
I don't even know what it is.
So there's so much to talk about here
Because
already.
today I
We're walking.
realized
There's so much like your hair, your everything.
The hair, the visor.
I actually had a boyfriend with the exact same hair.
Really?
I think I said same outfit. That would be cool.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Ooh.
that was fun because like we had a bonfire like rig set up.
Yeah. This fake
Fake
fire that kept blowing.
Yeah.
Like it was really high.
Thanks, Taylor.
It was cold too that night. I felt bad for the kids in the back.
Oh, we just put.
Yeah. Like now we're all in it.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh,
We got the
What?
wide angle
how
on
did that
there.
happen?
He
Oh,
just
this wide angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know.
There's Taylor.
You You know, I wish there was this Taylor was walking through, or was it towards the end
It
of
was
the
Taylor,
scene
yeah.
where I yelled
And
at
then
him in
it's
Chinese?
Yeah, and he says, I don't speak Chinese. We're totally not watching the episode.
Anna is so fun to work with because she's always bringing something completely different to react to,
Yeah.
and she's kind of intimidating. To be honest, she's
Yeah, I haven't done anything.
She's very solid and very like firm. Like
she knows she
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
in, knows her stuff, and she's it's so good.
Nice. You have a dick.
Kina, that dress was very nice.
That dress is the bane of my existence.
Where are you going?
Hiding the microphone under that dress was the worst.
Wasn't it like
There's
the
a
mic
mic?
up your leg?
Yeah, it's very high up on my thigh.
well, I remember like it was a big choice because this is your only outfit in the whole episode.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron, the sound guy, was not happy with this dress.
I wish Hillary were here. Hillary's so great.
So funny.
No, I'm still friends with Alice.
She has like crazy eyes.
I know.
She, has,
it's amazing.
she turns on the crazy eyes so well, like
What would you do then?
her eyes like look piercing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wear false lashes? What does that have to do with anything?
I think this scene was nice because you see like Joanna is still kind of lying to herself. Like she knows she wants a little bit more, but she's not willing to admit it to anyone. But it's like so obvious.
Oh, don't worry.
Well, how can you when you've been in a relationship for a while?
Right.
You I feel like you're stuck in the middle. When you
Right.
don't know
No,
which way
it's
to
not
go.
a date.
Yeah.
I don't date. Okay.
And even this, the whole dating, like not admitting that
Yeah, like
you're
they,
like a guy, or
it's nice. They're both showing what they're insecure about.
Both in denial.
Yeah.
I've never experienced this because I've always been so excited if it was like even the closest thing to a date. I'm like, okay, it's a date. Sarah, Team Sarah, anyone?
Team Sarah.
That's Alex Metz. She is the sweetest girl.
She's great. She's really, really good.
So good.
If you guys are tuning in now, we're at 3:20 time code, so you guys know.
Competitive one, and she made this my chance. I expect us to win.
She is totally believable as a doctor. She has a doctor's voice.
Yeah, I'm a church.
She could diagnose me.
Who tries to stop us. And then
This. Okay, this looks terrible.
Did anyone try that?
No.
I hope not. Look at that. Who would want to eat that?
But it's sweet. You made it. You worked so hard.
Hey, it matches your shirt.
Poor guy.
It was really watery.
I mean, look at the wrapping job. You could have done a little nicer job.
so tonight's
Peter,
all
oh
numbers.
Peter.
What was that?
It was supposed to be like, I think it was like blueberry.
Looks
yogurt.
like it looks like acai with like granola on top.
It sounds pretty good.
Remember that store we passed over for Anna?
Oh,
Is this that bad that she bought you a sweater?
it's
know.
when she
Not
did
that
it
bad.
this way, it's questionable because she's like,
That's the one.
it would look good on you, and she
On that hot bod.
She was
Yeah,
insinuating
on that hot
that,
one.
yeah, you need to put this on.
but it was
Because-
just yeah.
But she did it in such a nice way.
Right.
It's just
Do you want me to wear the sweater tonight?
I'm so glad you picked up on that.
See, even that it's like still sweet, but like oh, this is weird.
Let me control.
Oh, she got the
look at
falsies
them
on.
lashes, girl.
I like the subtlety in that.
Thanks.
British. I mean, Carl.
I know, I'm sorry.
She
This
got-
is awesome. Part of the Freeform family. He's
Yeah.
He's on the show on Freeform. Stitch
How
out.
have you been?
Good.
I feel like, so his name's Carl, and I feel like we have to tell the anecdote about like his name, but like because we wrote Carl without having
I
any.
didn't know this.
We wrote Carl without having any race in mind.
Right.
And so when we casted Ritesh because he was just great for the part, we're like, an Indian Carl. so we're
In the pilot we made, we see Carl and Allison on the wedding invite.
Are you
So,
do
yeah.
the original?
The original, yeah.
You played him, right?
yeah, it was his voice or something.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're like, oh, Carl, maybe his name was off of Cal, which is like we're trying to think of Indian names. And here's Elisa.
Oh, I didn't know you were coming.
I feel like this is very clear that Carl has a type. Carl has a type.
Well, but then,
Even though you're wearing like similar dresses. It's like-
but I feel like when we cast Elisa, I automatically I could see them being
Yeah,
friends,
yeah.
like as,
Yeah.
as college friends.
In Singapore.
It just, oh yeah.
You're so good. I mean,
Like,
I don't know.
But okay, I never understood that. Okay, the how they got together.
I don't know.
How did this happen?
So,
Carl,
Carl,
I'm like, this is messed up.
Well, she's like a little sister, and it was cool.
And he just kind of like.
They
So
were
no,
really open about it.
Joanna left
Sketchy.
first. Joanna left first.
Okay.
They broke up.
Yeah, and then
They broke
Elisa, so Lisa came in, or she was already there, and then they started talking, and then they asked for permission.
And Joanne was cool.
It was like
Totally
unexpected,
cool with
and it's like, hey,
You don't want to beat her up or like just.
We totally missed the part that she asked you to sing at the wedding, which is a huge plot point. Oh shoot! Wait, I thought we are. Oh, things are happening. Things are happening.
This is such a great scene right here. Just like the awkwardness.
Meeting
This
friends.
was actually. They were so good.
They were
So,
so
Their improv.
who recognizes Manny? Manny's been in a ton of Wong Fu things. We had to have him in the show, and she was great too.
Yeah.
They were really good.
A lot of teamwork.
This laugh.
A lot of coffee.
And it's so true. Like when you meet friends for the first time, like the first thing is just, what do you do? You know, and it's all such like an awkward conversation sometimes.
Has anyone gone to like only doctors? I feel like
I have not. No.
I've been to.
I feel like they get crazy.
That's true. No, actually, doctors.
I dated someone that was in dental school, so all her friends were dentists.
Yeah.
And it felt parts of it I felt like very like what's going on.
I feel like if I would have been there, like I would have been like grinning or like talking like this. Like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm my teeth.
Judging your
guys. Yeah.
Not when you say it like
I want to like when people hang out with a bunch of actors and YouTube people.
No, I think
Same
that's
thing,
what
right?
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with anybody who just their lingo is
Yeah.
a certain.
Yeah.
Let's talk about work all the time.
Harry, Peter's got to be more confident about his job.
He doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah, what do you do? What do you do?
Come on, buddy.
How's it going? Good, good. Yeah, just congratulating Mike on his new fellowship.
I have met a lot like doctors before, and I always just thought that I was just nothing compared to them. I'm like, I make videos, you save lives, and they're like jealous of me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh my god.
Well, I think there's always that certain sense of kind of what you think their career
Right, right.
is and their job is. It's funny, Hartley. You guys worked with Hartley before?
No, that was yeah,
Hartley.
yeah. You guys
on
took a picture.
web series.
That's
Caper, yeah.
that's awesome.
No, please bother me.
We got a plane behind
I
us.
can't talk about any more tiny
Oh
secrets.
my god.
Oh!
A few seconds behind that.
Oh shoot.
Hey,
Is that okay?
Well, I
I don't know. That's
over here.
Is that okay, guys?
No, I don't know. I don't think we should.
Wait, people are getting used to it now. They're like,
Right? I don't know.
I think we might have turned that off.
Yeah, let's just.
Someone records that one.
just like they pull in.
Someone's pirating that right there.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
I love. Sorry guys that we had to turn that off. Like we don't want to get ourselves in trouble. I love this scene between you and Hillary. Like I've definitely been in a situation where you're trying to get a girl out the door and they're just like taking their time.
But this was a different reason.
Right.
Yeah.
She was stalling.
She's stalling, and she doesn't want it to really happen.
I like
She's
this
kind of freaking out.
Can I see?
This is like
reaction.
one of our favorite lines. Like
Oh,
the reason. The reason.
Oh, no. That girl looks whack. Find another restaurant.
Well, I suppose they can actually hear it here too. So they
They
can
hear a little
They
bit.
can hear a little bit, yeah. Someone like was trying to stitch it.
And that's funny because that's like we're waiting to see Mark try like really hard.
Yeah.
I was actually going to bring a half bottle of wine today in spirit.
In
Yeah.
spirit of the episode, Drunky McGee here.
Oh, this is when you get drunkies.
Oh yeah.
This is bad.
So this is like the beginning of the uh-ohs, right? Like I think when people watch like, oh, like why did you ask her to come? That's so weird. But you know, as a friend.
Yeah, I think it was very innocent.
Right, you didn't think anything of it.
Hey, you should come hang out.
Yeah.
And actually, I got to give credit to Team Sarah. That's very understanding of her to be like, yeah,
That is
come on
very
in, right?
nice.
Until you started.
And she doesn't really dig into like wanting to find her. She's like, oh, she's your
Yeah.
friend. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's trying to be understanding.
Team Joanna, by the way.
Thank you.
Just so you know.
Good job.
I mean, I think that's why like this show is so relatable because there's no clear who's right and who's wrong.
Did you just pick up a random person in class? Was that yours? Was that actually yours?
I
That's
think it was just.
that's the
so
level that you're at.
Yeah, you are way up right now.
Disappeared, didn't he?
Oh man.
I love this offline that she has.
Do I think that? Do I think funny?
No, I don't actually.
All right, so a scene where she's making fun of your choice of Uber.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Comparing it to like Lyft or Uber. Yeah.
Team Uber or Team Lyft?
Ooh.
I've actually never been in a Lyft.
Whoa!
I just do Uber
Oh.
Wow.
or fly.
Fly?
Yeah.
Wait.
On my scooter.
Yo, this popcorn's amazing. What is this?
All right. Let's see.
I have mints.
Nobody likes your
I love that part.
You take that back.
Your guys' chemistry is so great. Like, if you guys have only seen episode 1,
Oh,
like
Like it is.
Eric and Hillary, like their relationship
chemistry,
gets
yeah.
so good. Yeah. I
the
told them to say
timing and all that.
This whole basic thing is all improv.
that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
In one eye.
I could only afford one eye. You know that teachers.
That's amazing.
You know, I remember like going after we shot this. I remember going to bed and sleeping, and right after she said that line, I remember thinking, I'm like, I had to come back for it. I was like, oh, I had to come.
You're so late.
Dude, I'm so late. Yeah, I woke up. I was like, oh, I should have called her. I should have called her Cyclops or something. I'm like, I was so mad at myself. I was like, maybe we could just go back and record it. Or if I dream about it.
You should have told us and we could reshoot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You could put it on.
All right, this
ADR.
is great. They're playing like a heads up game. The words Armageddon. How could you not get Armageddon from what she's describing?
How vague it is. White guy.
That's true, yeah.
A disaster movie.
Yeah.
Joanna got it. 1 point.
This was like, it's such like a relatable, like, they're just playing a game, but it shows like,
That you guys are.
you guys have a connection. You guys have been through it.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm surprised Sarah wasn't as jealous as. I mean, I think it's coming
It's
now,
building.
but
Yeah.
She's still being very understanding.
Yeah.
So,
It's
girlfriend.
pretty sucky. I would.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to go back to the asking girls or even guys have been like the stalling situation. Have you guys ever done that? Is that something where you like the person but you like stalling because you're afraid that?
But I feel like by the time you're there, it's too late. You've already screwed yourself. Like you just gotta go with it. Stalling is not gonna do anything. At the date, you mean, or just in general in the relationship?
On the date,
Oh, yeah.
What are all these?
Like that's like that step if it's like gonna become serious
Right.
or not.
I see.
kind of, yeah.
Like you're trying to
That's what she's scared about.
Yeah.
trying to downplay what it actually is. Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay,
Should we be describing like what's happening to people? Or,
They're watching.
oh
I
yeah.
mean, if you guys are tuning in now, we're at about 14 minutes. If you guys want to.
The doctors are all playing a really nerdy game.
Fun, everyone. Latin charades.
Latin charades.
You're really good. Were you?
Yeah, you.
So why don't you talk about like drunk Joanna a little bit?
I think the greatest thing about Sing by 30 is that we got to make Kina be drunk, and people get to see Kina drunk.
Yeah.
She's like a sweet drunk.
I know.
Yeah.
I felt like a horrible drunk.
No, you.
I was so scared. They did let me like, I just like put a drop of vodka on my tongue because I was like, I don't know how to do this. I need to trick my body into thinking I'm drunk. So like now I taste alcohol, so
But from that drip, you were really drunk.
Yeah.
you were
She
lightweight.
had nothing in
Kina's
her
actually a
system.
huge lightweight.
I remember like even
I'm scared.
when we told you like make fun of the other people. Like you're so sweet.
I was trying.
Right.
At one point,
So-
I remember you crouching behind the couch, whispering mean things I could try saying.
So I said, okay, why don't you come at the angle as you're trying to convince them they deserve to play a little bit, and then you really like gravitate towards that. So even drunk Joanna's like extremely sweet.
Okay, another question. Anybody have you guys ever played Never Have I Ever and then like gotten in trouble afterwards? Like
Like
what's
that.
happening right
what's
now?
happening right now?
I never played Never Have I Ever, fully honest.
I don't think I would.
I don't think I would.
Wait, are
Yeah.
you playing right now? Are we gonna
I feel like I'm afraid of people really knowing.
get into
That's a dangerous game to play.
It is.
Dating app who turned out to be the sweetest.
Dang, this part is like gut wrenching right here. Like right in front of
But
Joanna.
I mean, it makes sense. Like she needs to show some control.
Something that you've done.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So Sarah and Peter are having
I
a
love
very
that she's
sweet
doing it
moment.
just
Yeah.
for Joanna,
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
for anyone else.
That's how we're playing then.
Ooh, I had a finger snap.
That's
girl.
how we're playing.
Finger snap.
Only been on horrible dates since
Oh,
I've
no.
been back in LA.
Joanna's
So
falling.
drunk, dude.
Never have I ever.
the bottle come from?
It's just
It's
everywhere.
the half one that she run.
Joanna. That was her favorite. Did you?
I love that when we shot that it made no noise.
Yeah.
And everyone's reaction, like, it was like, glass broke.
So good.
I'll make sure she's not breaking anything else.
I like
This
that.
would be the most awkward party ever. If I was
Yeah.
there, I would just be like, I gotta get out of here.
It is. It's pretty awkward.
You just went to her room.
I'm just sitting on her bed.
You know, like,
It would have been better if you were laying down, but it's just like in the sheets, like, hey.
you know,
Sorry about
another like, I mean, Sarah's
I want you
like
to draw
being
me.
nice right now. You know,
Very-
she's really trying hard.
ridiculous.
You know,
Very mature. Very mature.
Team Sarah, anybody?
This is where like the ambiguity of it really like who's right or wrong like kind of comes in. Like, you know, when you're at this age that this show kind of takes place, that like people are a little bit more mature. They handle like their
Right.
emotions a little
Yeah.
differently.
Oh, no.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
It was just, to get us back out there and,
Wait, okay, so if you heard this news
like we got
that you're
apps.
about to
she's
hear,
about- yeah.
what she's about to say, would you go nuts if you would go nuts? Give us what, the hearts? No, not hearts. What's a blue?
I think that's thumbs up, right?
Thumbs up if you would go nuts.
No, that should be the angry. There's an angry one.
Oh, there's an angry one if you would go nuts, and then red if you'd be like sympathetic.
You guys have a pact to get married?
I don't think I'd be sympathetic.
There's a
That
lot of
sounds
sympathetic.
pretty fishy.
Sock session in my bedroom. She said you have a plan to get married. And then she said that
I like your picture. It's like, oh shoot.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just-
dear.
The pact was just a way for us to get out there and meet someone special.
You ain't getting out of this.
She's drunk.
Joanna found me. The girl you're supposed to marry found me.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about this right now.
I really messed things up. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I don't even know how you
Or are you?
She's doing all the rules.
Yeah, she's actually not drunk at all.
Hey, look, I put on this itchy sweater. I made a...
That sweater was itchy.
I like that line. It's like, I put on this itchy sweater for you.
That's my sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's my
Sacrifice.
sacrifice right now.
Okay, sure, I made a bet with her to marry, whatever. But this itchy sweater, come on.
It's like, you have no case right now, bro.
So this,
And I put pudding in a thing. Granola.
like, this conversation is so complicated. Like, do you guys side with Harry or
Because you're choosing
with Peter or with Sarah? It's like,
You are, but she's an old friend.
is that cool or not?
call her an Uber.
Peter's
Is
not.
it-
It's
Peter's
so hard. They have their own intentions, but I mean, at the end of the day, too, it's they're not being real with themselves, honest with themselves. Peter and Joanna, and that's.
Right.
But I also think they don't know.
Right.
Fully know. So how can they be honest if they fully don't know?
Right, they don't fully.
You
She,
just. Oh man.
Sarah's in fully like.
Cantor's
She's
Deli
in
is
I'm in it.
That is
Like,
the...
It makes sense that she's
Meet
this.
your standards.
Yeah, I get really nervous about how long they leave their pickles out for.
Okay, what's your deal, Chloe? Why don't you want to go on a date with me?
Because if we go on a date, then that means I like you.
I love that face that she does.
I love your face where you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I got it. Oh, okay, she likes me.
See each other at a real restaurant, like
Well, it wasn't my
staring
face,
at
it was
each
Mark's.
It's Mark's face. It's Mark's face.
Just,
So it's nice. Everyone's getting real now.
Chloe, I like you too.
Was that the first time you guys said
I
it?
got an idea.
Like?
Okay.
Well, I guess you guys said it at the doorway. Remember? You're like, I like you. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, no, it was, because I missed
I
you.
miss you. Yeah.
I
Okay.
miss you.
What a good guy, Peter.
Such a good friend.
Wow.
Ooh, see that hand touch was.
That hand could have meant something else.
He's the
This
best.
could have turned. This.
I think.
Where's it gonna go?
Is that the skinship? If this was a K-drama, is that like the skinship moment, like the first time the two lovebirds touch?
We should have shot in slow motion.
I love the scene coming up. It's so real. Like you guys and like.
Well, you
I
guys
like,
have a fun story about this, I think.
Oh, you're up.
What? Oh yeah.
I was like, you're just gonna take a nap?
Uh-oh. See now you're getting all the secrets out right now.
He called and wanted.
And we shot this scene like a lot.
Right.
Well, we did like.
What are you doing, you pyro?
So-
And
My
that
God.
was real.
The fire was real and it was an accident.
The fire was real. No, we did 5 or 6 takes
Yeah.
of those, and then for some reason, I don't know if I took too long to come to you, so you're like, you actually lit it. And I'm sitting there
My
trying to put it out.
eyes were closed too, so I had no
It
idea.
was so close to going into the blanket, like
Oh
you were
my
gonna
God.
drop it. Which,
What happened?
you know,
Why'd Why'd you see Carl?
That was that's raw. That's the raw emotions.
And I
Look at
just,
those
I
pictures
thought
face down.
maybe he'd start feeling.
This was the first week still?
This was the
Yeah,
first week that we shot. Yeah.
Wanted.
Wow.
You'll want to.
I think
crazy, yeah.
I think what's really interesting about this scene too is that because even from the pilot, I had so many comments of like, oh my gosh, she didn't delete the number. She's so dishonest. She's so whatever. And like now it's finally coming out in that honesty. And I like that. You know, that's the whole point of a series. Like the story develops. It's not like you finish it all in the first episode.
We don't have to look at each other from across the table. Because there are no tables.
It's such a sweet gesture.
In case
In
people,
such a marked way.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty smart. Yeah, the way you guys wrote this right here is just he like knew what like made her all scary, and even sitting down and making it realer, and that there you go.
in case people don't know, in LA, that there's a lot of like street dogs, like bacon wrapped.
It
hot
smells
dogs.
so good. So
bomb.
bad for you, but it's so good.
bomb. Good.
Sarah and I are
Single by 30.
40.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
So, no spoilers or something just happened.
Something just happened.
Right.
You guys have to watch. We can't tell you.
Right.
22:30.
22:30.
But I mean, it's safe to say that in a lot of ways they're back at square one.
Yeah.
I think that we can say that.
Try it. That's pretty good.
I like this moment between you guys. It's like you guys have been weathered now. You know, like both of you guys have.
Woo! Take it off.
Oh, hey,
Oh, whoa! Put it on. Put it back on. Put it back on.
guys, fans out there, it gets even better than that.
You missed one, Harry.
They're like, oh, I forgot you had the polo underneath.
What if Joanna was like,
Cut me some slack.
I said touring you in there. Just keep going.
Keep trying.
He's like, why? Just I'm sad right now.
Now jump in and just.
I said yes. I don't know what I was thinking, but
So a new turn is happening right now.
Wait. So the makeup, or did you?
Yeah, they made her
They put it just water in it, or did you kind of
smudged it, right?
This cry face.
There's a lot of cry faces in
There's
this
a lot
show.
of cry
come on,
faces.
Peter.
Yeah,
Back at
they
square one
assisted
now.
my cry face.
Was it a touch of vodka here too?
Yes, a little bit of
Okay,
vodka right in the
The fire we actually had to we had a controlled flame. We had to get like this fire
That
guy,
guy was
and he was like a
awesome.
cowboy,
Oh my
dude.
gosh,
He
he's
like
wearing
wore chaps,
overalls.
yeah, or
It was
something.
amazing.
Wow.
Shout out to the crew though, too, man.
Yes.
They had an awesome crew.
That's true. Oh, that
And that's it. That was so fast. I can understand as a fan how frustrated I'd be of like they just want to binge it.
I didn't even want. I didn't even want.
Man.
I will say that five might be my favorite in the series.
What happens in 5? Okay.
Let's just say things happen.
All right. Thank you for watching. Now we're gonna answer some questions.
Yeah.
Some Q&A.
Yeah, thanks guys. I hope that was you could follow everything. But
How many of you guys watched it along with us?
By
Yeah,
show
yeah.
of hearts.
Yeah,
Hearts.
show us some hearts.
Hearts
if you
if
guys
you
watched
watched it
like
with
you
us.
literally watched it with us.
That'd be
By
awesome.
show of hearts, tell us. Yeah, we watch that. Some people watched.
Cool.
Hamburgers, tacos, hearts.
What?
There's hamburgers and tacos.
All right, so I can see myself right now. That's kind of weird. All right, how do I? All right, let's answer some questions. You emailed me some questions already. Thanks, Ash.
Thanks, guys.
Can you keep putting those in, and then I'll just All right, so Rohan Mirza. Is that how you say Mirza? Mirza.
Mirza.
All right. What's the most challenging thing about working with so many different actors?
Their egos.
Look at this. We had to bring them like all this organic stuff, vegan, gluten-free. No, I think I think that I wouldn't say it's a challenge like in like a it's a challenge, but it's actually like everyone is different, you know, and so they bring something different to the table. And I'm sure when you guys are acting opposite people, they have different methods. So it's kind of like figuring out, fine-tuning like how everyone like works. You know.
What about you guys' like mindset? Like whenever you see like an actor step in, and then you like you look at this at the scene, and you're just kind of like, okay, cool. So right now we're in this mode, and how do you as directors get that from your actors?
I think the first thing is to actually first see what the actor brings themselves, based on what is just on the page, and then because sometimes they make choices, and this happened a lot with you guys too. Like you guys made choices where even when we were planning it and writing it, we saw it a certain way, and then when we saw you guys do it, we were like, oh my gosh, it should be that way. Yeah. You know, you guys brought it to life, and so once we witnessed that, we're like, okay, let's work with that to make it whatever else it needs to be, and I think that's like the most fun is that everyone brings their different flavor.
Wow, we're so good. We're so good, guys.
It's true.
Egos.
And I think it's really true, and it helps that like we had worked with you guys before, so we already knew. I think we had a comfort where we could really be open with each other, and also know, hey, that really sucked. Do it again. No, I think it is what Phil said. It's like you see what they present. It's like, oh yeah, definitely more of that. Like I didn't even think about that. Like that was great. Let's keep doing that.
Well, I think that's the beauty of like collaborating, and you know, people tend to forget when you watch something on screen, you think like, oh, okay, the actors are bringing this, and then there's the director, but there's like so many more. There's producers, writers, and you sit there and kind of talk about it, and that kind of hopefully the best idea wins, and to whatever makes a story kind of move forward, and I think that's the fun part of shooting this particular series.
And
really,
there's so much to think about. I don't know how you guys do it. It's not just the dialogue, but it's like blocking. Just like, okay, at this moment, it was nice how you leaned into this. Like, there's so much to keep track of. It's crazy.
Cool. So let's go on to the next question. Ashley or Taylor, do you think we should go back off fisheye, or are we good like this?
We should stay on it.
Yeah, I can go back. I feel like since one person's talking one person's talking at a time.
Whoa! Oh God!
I can see your pores.
All right. So
next question from Tsukiko Mizuki. Hello there. Lots of hearts. How do you feel after filming Single by 30? Why don't you guys start on that side? How do you guys feel?
I feel great about it. I feel like being on set with everybody. I think it's the first time I met Harry. I've known of Kina, and
you forgot her name.
I was like Joanna Kina. Like which one are you? But no, it was just a blast working with everybody. Like the energy and I was just really impressed, just like with everybody. I think you guys are great, and it was a blast. Like I love what I do, and I'm sure it's great to be a part of a project where other people love what they do as well, and it just becomes about love, man.
Yeah, that was so apparent. It just like everyone there was they seemed so proud and excited to be on this project. Like from the crew to you guys obviously setting the tone, and then the whole cast, just like wonderful people being excited about it and supporting each other. And it was like a first time for me to do a lot of acting, and I was really scared going into it. And so coming out the other side, being like alive, like it was the coolest experience. And I'm just so grateful that I got to be a part of it. So cool.
Harry, you've done so many, big productions. Like, I mean, how did it feel? How was this one, unique if it wasn't? How did it stand out? How did it stand out?
Well, let my little panda friend tell you. No, I was really impressed. I was really impressed. Obviously I've worked with you guys before, and we've done, quite a few like little shorts, but this was full arc story that we had to really take care of, and I love the collaboration between the crew and the actors and you guys, and what I really enjoyed was I was just so impressed by everyone. Everyone brought their A game, and in such a short period that we had to shoot this, it wasn't a long shoot.
It was 23 days.
Yeah, normally when you shoot a half hour, it would take maybe like 6-7 days for one episode. We shot this in 23 days, 8 episodes. That's 4 hours of content. That's crazy. This should have taken like 2.5 months, and we got that all crunched down into one. So I mean, there was these days where we shoot like 7-8 pages. Usually you shoot like 3 pages or 4 pages.
No, we shot 10 pages on some days. It's crazy.
So I was really impressed, and I'm really happy with the finished finished product?
Yeah, I think it's just like I'm glad you guys trusted us. I think that everyone, you know, this was the biggest project that we've ever worked on, you know. So it felt so good to like be finished and be like, oh wow, we were able to do that. I think because going into it, we're like, can we really handle like the big leagues in a sense? You know, this was much bigger than anything.
No, and you guys are great. So.
All right, we got a fun one. Karen says, "I'm almost 30 and never been in a relationship. Any advice?" Maybe we'll just each give one thing.
I think you know, age ain't nothing but a number unless it's illegal. So I think for that, as you know, late bloomers, I think I consider myself a late bloomer as far as finding my career and doing all that. And I think, you know, you just have to find the steps to maybe go out there and meet more people if that's something that's kind of hindering you from doing that. But I think, you know, I wouldn't look at it as like, oh, it's never going to happen. I just think you just have to take the necessary steps to kind of put yourself out there.
Yeah, I would say just, I wouldn't be worried or freak out. Again, age is just a number, but just live your life. Follow the things that are exciting to you. I don't think you need to be consumed by it. You know, I think it's one of those things where if you're living your life and you're being yourself and you're enjoying it, then that person's gonna appear at some point. So don't freak out.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's those are all great answers. I was just gonna add on to that. Go out there and do some activities too. Go out there, take like a kickboxing class, a yoga class. You know, you might find somebody or
wrestling class.
You know, a luchador class.
You might wrestle with your mate.
You might wrestle with your mate. You know, and if you can pin him down, then you own him.
If you can pin him down, then you've pinned him down.
Then you've. I like that. Someone write it down. Put it in the quote now.
Vivian Sanchez says Mark and Chloe is Clark. We're trying to find like ship names. So I saw a couple for you guys. Like you guys like your fans are
Oh, that's not good.
Poana.
Poana.
What would it be? Jeter? Oh, Jeter's.
Joder.
Joe Eater.
Wow, we really should have thought this.
Well, we should have called Mark like Bart. Because then it's gonna be like PB&J.
You are just on fire.
No, I was thinking about this. Kind of like when you were thinking about your comeback. The Hillary's thing, I was like, man, PB&J would have been so good. What's next?
So, Little Secrets?
You can't pronounce
it. That's a really interesting name.
Secrets?
Please show me what you guys are eating. It's nothing special.
Yeah, we gotta.
Go on my Snapchat because I have it all in tune.
Follow their Snap. How do you not already know? I'm just kidding.
Popcorn, you see. All over the floor too.
Yeah.
Let's keep going down. This is a good one. Danielle DiMambro. What advice would you give each of your characters?
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh.
Like at what point in the? How about at episode 4?
But yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, guys.
For me, I'm gonna keep it simple.
It's pretty cool.
Keep it going, dude. You're doing all right.
Well, the key is don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
That's because you're in smooth sailing right now.
Yeah.
You've won her heart a little bit.
I really don't want to say more. I'm afraid of like accidentally saying things. So yeah, we'll stay there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you do, bro.
Yeah.
Pin her down.
I don't know what I would tell Joanna here.
I think you know.
Do I know?
Is it because you actually don't agree with where she's at?
No, like I get where she's at.
So talk to her.
Talk to her right now. You're in the
Joanna.
future.
There she
Joanna.
is.
Oh my god. She looks like you.
She's so drunk right now.
I'd
Sorry.
say like Joanna, I understand that this is a very difficult thing you're going through, but that's where my advice goes.
He's like
not even advice,
Wait,
but
so
just commenting on her state.
What do you say?
So imagine like Joanna comes up to you, she's crying, she's like,
Right.
I ruined this party.
Your
Like
ex is getting married.
Your ex is getting married. She's asking you. Oh, I mean, we're getting.
That's okay. I like.
That's what I'm scared of.
What if she's like, should I just
regarding to Peter, I guess, right? Or no?
Yeah, like should I call off the fact? Like, should I just?
Should you call off the fact, Joanna?
There's no show if you do, by the way.
I know.
No, but it doesn't matter.
It's your show if you call it the past.
But it doesn't matter where the show's going, because I think there's a certain trajectory for it. But I think in real life, which is the show is real life. Ooh. But what would you kind of say at this?
Would you approve, encourage, or disapprove of what she's doing right now?
It's okay to disapprove too.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would say, I get it. This is really hard. I think you're going through a really big transition right now. I understand that you're comparing your life to everyone else's, and maybe
another camera.
Maybe it's difficult, Joanna. But focus on you right now. You know, you don't need to rush into anything.
Preach.
And follow your heart. Listen, try to figure out what you're feeling, because I don't think you are paying attention to what you're really feeling.
Yeah.
That's what I was
It's
saying.
a therapy section.
What about you, Peter? Peter.
I think Peter needs to travel.
You're like, forget these girls, just get out of town.
He needs to because you look at Peter. He's just he's such a sweet guy. He means well. But there's a lot of things that he doesn't know,
right?
And I think in a relationship, there's a lot of things that he feels like should happen,
right.
And when it doesn't happen a certain way, he's just. I think, especially with the show right now, he's starting to learn a lot of these situations, and I think he's handling it pretty well for the most part.
Right.
But I think he could have avoided a lot of these mishaps or obstacles if he would have just kind of spoke up and not be so nice all the time.
Right. Well, along these same lines, Ryan Lee wants to know, who's your favorite character on Single by 30?
Let's make this a two-part. Who's your favorite character, and who do you relate to most?
Chloe's my favorite character.
She's pretty fun.
She's pretty fun.
And I relate to her as well.
You relate to a 26-year-old girl.
We couldn't have Hillary here today. She's busy, but Hillary was awesome playing Chloe, and I think I would like. I think it'd be really fun to hang out with Chloe.
Can I say who I relate to?
Yeah,
I think I actually relate to Joanna. Like what you just all that advice that you were just saying, like I was just listening to. Yeah, you were speaking to me. There's like a lot of things are up in the air, and you're right. You're not fully. Even if you do know what you really feeling in your gut, you're not listening to it.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Listen to your heart, though.
But my favorite character, I think, is it's actually a character that hasn't come up yet. I feel like. Who's left right now? Oh, they've all come out.
Wait, there's. I can think of one.
Oh wait, they didn't. No, sorry. We can say it. Trevor already came out.
Oh,
Trevor already came out.
Yo, there's the improv, like he was coming up with some gems.
Me up. I was supposed to be not interested in him, and I was just like hysterically laughing because he was just making stuff up, and it was so funny.
And Anna too. Anna had a lot of good one-liners.
Eric, what about you? What do you?
I really like. I'm gonna say I like Harry's character a lot. I just think like the way he carries it and everything about that character. Like I feel like people have been there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think it's like one of the most like the uncertainty. So I feel like a lot of people in their around that age, like you start to really think about that kind of stuff. Right. Even though I'm like 21, so
it's also like Harry getting so many girls and all these girls.
He does.
Or Peter, Peter. That's what you relate to, right? Peter getting just so many girls.
I think I relate to Peter's character too. Mine's traveling. I think I've traveled more than Peter has.
You are still stuck.
But I still have like some of the same tendencies and misunderstandings that he does too.
All right, let's keep. Do you have one ready to go?
No.
You guys, you know who else is so fun is Lisa's husband.
Oh my god! Oh yeah. He hasn't come out yet. Yeah.
He's
so
amazing.
fun. He's so fun.
He also has that look too, right? Like that.
So good.
So fun.
I just could watch him forever.
This is also from Ryan Lee, actually. So good questions, Ryan. Will Kina sing in Single by 30?
We'll leave it at that.
Let's keep going.
And that is your answer.
How does it feel to see yourself acting? From Ellie Snow. I guess Harry's you're used to it by now.
You're pretty used to it, huh?
I never get used to it. It's always weird. It's always weird. I kind of like.
You know what's the worst? I think for me, like if I see myself and I make myself, like if I see it and I laugh, like I feel like I'm such a loser. Like I feel like if I do something fun, I'm just like I'm such a loser. Like, it's just the worst.
You can't laugh at yourself.
You can't laugh at yourself. Yeah, you're just
Rewinding it.
Yeah, that was so funny, dude. Good. You know, so I think that's weird.
Well, Kina, I mean, you've acted in our stuff, but this was like a different level. This saw you through a lot of different emotions. Was it weird seeing you for the first time?
It's it's weird because I do all these videos. I've done music videos or like emote and
Yeah.
stuff, but like I only go as far. Like I don't do the emotions that look bad on camera.
Right. I feel
But
like
if you're in a show, you gotta go the whole.
But you do it through music, where it's a lot more comfortable for you to kind of express.
So it was fun to explore emotions that I don't do in music.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Like anger.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's kind of fun.
But I think we need to bring up an important point that you guys might not know. We shot this completely out of order. So the task that you guys had at hand was like impossible to me. I don't know how you did it. You guys went from, in the very first week, Kina and Harry were shooting scenes from the end of the series in the first week we shot. So they had to bounce back from the happiest times to the saddest times, back to back in the day.
Yeah, I think because a lot of when you guys did the movie and all that, you shoot things out of sequence. But there's something about like a show where it's like episode by episode when you're shooting episodes out of sequence, when you're like shooting episode 8, episode 2, and the only way I think we could have got through it is like we looked at it as an independent film where we're shooting a 4-hour movie.
Right,
That's the only way to look at it, because once you start like, well, episode 2 happened, I was like, don't call it episode 2. Just call it page, whatever.
Right. Eileen, Gabriel, what do you guys think of online dating? Would you consider joining? There is a lot of talk of online dating in this series. At least
you had a little adventure there.
No, I mean I've never. I guess technically yes. I was on
for
online
like 10
dating.
minutes or
No,
something.
well, okay, for like a good 30 hours.
Okay.
One of them I was only on for like 5 minutes, and I was like, I can't do this. It was just I did like a couple swipes or whatever. Just say done. Yeah. Okay. I did like a few swipes, and I was like, this just feels so awful, and I deleted it right away. And then I tried another one, and then I couldn't do it. And then I even got like tweets of like, I think I saw Philip on this, and so I was like, that's done. That's done. What's even worse is that I made the mistake of just deleting the app. And I didn't deactivate my account.
So it's still going.
So a week later, actually, Taylor sends me like this screen cap that his friend sent. It's like, dude, is this Phil? I'm like, yeah, but I deleted that like weeks ago. No. So I'm done. I'm never going
Nothing's
on.
Ever
I'm
deleted.
never. Yeah.
I was on one for a little bit, and I got the same comment. People messaged like, "Why are you using Wesley's picture as your profile?
God.
Like that's so messed up."
Oh.
It's me.
On a similar note, we've had our friends show us screen caps of people that have used pictures they've taken with us.
Although I had a fan that trying to I'm like, I don't think you're gonna get guys. Be like, oh,
I guess it's a conversation starter.
Maybe. Hey, good on you. Whatever works.
What about you, Eric? Are you?
I actually have not. No, I haven't. Mine have been a lot of like IRL.
Oh.
Yeah, in real life.
IRL, you have to watch it.
IRL. So, how many of you guys know what IRL is? But yeah.
Kina.
Yeah, unfortunately, never had the opportunity to try. Actually, before we shot this, our showrunner Todd was like, "You should know what Tinder feels like going into this." And I was like,
it's an experience that you have to feel, yeah.
So he gives me his phone. I'm like, I'm so excited, and just immediately I'm screaming like in pain because it felt horrible. It feels so because you're just judging, so just being like, I think you're attractive, and I think you're not. That's it.
But the idea of doing it for someone, like, as my friend let me do it for him, and that doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
I don't think like
As
as if it was you like actively looking for them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There's like some fun
It's
in
fun if you're
novelty.
doing it with
You're like,
someone.
oh yeah, and I can see him over my shoulder like, swipe
Yeah.
right, please swipe right on that. And I'm like, nope, 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 nope.
It does seem fun though. Like I would try it if I wasn't married.
On that note, Zach Hamilton asks, Kina, has your husband seen the series? If so, what does he think of it? Actually, you're married as well.
Yeah, I'm married.
So, I mean, like the spouses. Because sometimes, like, people, like, freak out, like, why are you kissing? What? It's acting. They don't get that, right?
I think with, and then you read the story and it's all within kind of, there's this innocence really behind it, but, obviously, going forward with like the characters and being put in those situations, for some people it's uncomfortable, and for some people they know to separate that from work and personal.
So I think we have 2 more questions. We have time for 2 more, and I think there's a couple good ones that we can end with
Last
here.
one's good, Samantha.
We can do that 1, 2. So 3. All right. So Harry Ling, how was your high school relationships back then? What were you guys actually like in high school? What were you like? Yeah, what like a quick 3 sentences? What was high school? Each of you guys, high school, Eric.
I was very shy until I got into like musicals and whatnot.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I was kind of very opposite of my character Mark. Yeah,
Give
and I was in musicals. So.
give Eric a heart right now to bring out the not shy.
Yeah,
Stop it! I'm not
Yeah,
shy.
Eric. Yeah, you're definitely not shy.
I'm not shy now. Yeah.
and for all you people in high school now that feel like out of place or awkward, like that's totally normal and it's totally okay, because who you are in high school is not who you are in life.
Yeah.
I mean, there's parts of it, but you're gonna keep growing. So.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, me? I was also really shy. I was like a little weird. I was like shy, but I like to show my weirdness. Like, my socks don't match, and I wear this weird skirt, and I play guitar in the hallways, and...
I know that girl.
But I was also like, so I had the weird part, but then I was like NHS president and like captain of the cross country team, so there are parts of me that was like squeaky clean, like, oh,
Very
good
well
student, and then a part of me that's like, I'm troubled and
I'm
dark.
different.
You don't understand.
If you're that type of girl, leave a like right now. If you're like, I'm Kina, or if you would be friends with a girl like Kina. I'm like, I want to meet a girl that doesn't wear the same socks.
I feel like I would be friends. I want to help her.
Just like slowly, little by little.
Like, here's a sock that
I got some
matches.
extra socks laying around. I don't know, you want to put these on?
Harry, what was high school Harry like?
I was an asshole. I just
Oh!
kicked every- No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't. I was shy too, but I think like doing ASB and,
Yeah.
and dance really helped me out. But I think the things that the similarities between Peter, I think with girls in that
Yeah.
aspect, I think I never had a hard time talking to girls. I remember one time, this is
Well,
junior high.
well, when you're Harry Shum, you don't have a hard time.
No, I do. No, I do. And I remember this girl I wanted to ask out for so long, and we would get off the same bus and go walk the same route, and I never talked to her in my life. I'm walking, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I turn around and I just like, will you go out with me? Like straight up asked, and she's like, hi. And I'm like, and she's like, I'm waiting for an answer, and she's like, can I think about it? And I'm like, yeah, cool.
Wait, is this middle school or high school?
Middle school.
That sounds like a middle school.
That's middle school.
Like you don't know
the
how.
middle of high school.
Yeah.
Middle school, yeah.
There's so many people right now. They're like, if only that would have
Yeah.
She said no later.
Where's that girl now? Where are you now? Oh man, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Here's a really good question from Sophia Barrial. Did you guys have any idea of doing this short when you guys uploaded the very first episode of Sing by 30 a couple years ago? So yeah, like we first made like the pilot last April, and then we released it, and then I think a lot of people are wondering like what happened, how it became a series. So yeah, like because of you guys supporting and watching it, enjoying the story so much, YouTube saw it and they were like, okay, they basically funded the entire series, and that allowed us to make the entire Single by 30 series from that one first like short that we made. So it's really all because of you guys watching that this series exists. So we're really, really grateful. And that just shows you how important, you know, fans are and fan interactions and support is. So give yourselves a heart for that, because that literally is what happened.
Just go like, blah, 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 blah. I love that.
Yeah, and in the same way that that pilot became a series, if you guys keep watching now, you know, subscribe to YouTube Red and you know, show us that you like the show. Hopefully we can keep it going, because we'd love to keep going.
There's
and
more story.
and telling more story with these guys.
We haven't even scratched it. We're only at episode 4, but even after this season, there's so much more to show. Do you want to just end on that last one?
Yeah, it's a good message, right?
Yeah, sure. Samantha Ing wants to know, what is something you are always trying to prove on as individuals in media and film?
Whoa.
So I guess that, I mean, yeah, this is like and there's
some inspirational stuff. I don't know. Like, I think. Do you want to start?
Well, I think for me personally, like just being able to work on this scale, kind of really showed me and Wong, like what Wong Fu is really capable of. Not only just from like the support and working with great actors, but just that we can create on this level. So I'm really excited to, you know, continue to grow Wong Fu's, you know, like capabilities and technical skills and things like that, and just want, and also like from a writing standpoint, like writing better stories, longer stories. I think one thing that's also really important is the fact that the diversity of this show is so important as well, and like I think, you know, we're always keeping that in mind in everything that we're doing, and I hope that that's something that, you know, we can always have in our work and continue to grow. And I'm just so proud of you know, what this cast was, and our leads and everyone involved, and that YouTube was down to support it. They didn't make us recast, you know, anyone. You know, when we got that, you know, like that, like the news of like, oh yeah, they want to do the series, I'm like, it's gonna be Harry and Kina, right? And they're like, absolutely. So I think it was like the first. Hey, in this business, you don't never know, man.
No, that happens all the time. People get recasted after pilots, and
right?
that get greenlit, yeah, all the time.
Right. So we made it. It was really important for us to make sure that we had the cast that we did, and so that's something that I hope I definitely want to keep pushing. Yeah. That was a lot. Sorry.
Yeah, that was awesome. Kina.
Oh, I feel like you guys have better things to say on this topic.
well, I would say, well, you're also, I mean, you
in
acting,
aspect.
or yeah, like, I'm more in acting, for example.
Is there something you want to keep doing?
Yeah.
Or is it...
Yeah, I mean, it was, acting is such a different thing for me. Parts of it feel very similar to music, because they're both just expressions, storytelling, like emoting and stuff like that. But it was really fun, and so I am like kind of like, oh, maybe that'll be fun to do more acting, you know. But I've had the benefit of like doing it with such amazing people and like friends. So going outside of that's a little more intimidating. But it's something that it's definitely opened my mind to that. I definitely would like to try more.
Mm-hmm. How about music? Are you still, like, everything's still going with, like, I know there's a lot of Kina fans here, so I'm sure they're wondering when the next Kina album's coming.
That's a great question.
We're keeping, hey, sorry guys, we're kind of distracting her a little bit. Like, everyone hates us for that right now.
There's a new video coming out though.
Oh.
Yeah, I just did a video with Harry.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
What's that about?
It's a cover, and then
He's doing a little something, something.
like
Nice.
exactly like what I just did. I think it's gonna be pretty cool though. It's gonna come out this month. So I am getting back to music slowly but surely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Eric, what about you? Because I know, like, you're from our YouTube world.
Yeah.
So you know how important, like YouTube doesn't stop. You know, you like it,
Right.
even though like you're still like, you know, doing the acting in different like projects.
Mhm.
YouTube never stops. So it's like, how do you balance that, and like, yeah, how do you like want to grow and everything like that?
Well, I mean, I know from the beginning, even before YouTube was a thing, I was making home videos with my friends.
Right.
And
Shout out to Timothy De La Ghetto.
Timothy, my boy, PD Flow,
Yeah,
Peter,
yeah.
Rick. Yeah, no. We just all kind of started, and we love storytelling. And I think whenever it came to YouTube, like I said, I was shy growing up, and whenever I played different characters, I feel like that helped me out a lot. It kind of got me out of my bubble a little bit,
Okay.
and you know, because being myself sucks. I'm kidding. No. Love yourself. But like, I just really enjoy jumping to different characters and then putting up content on YouTube and immediately getting a response from people. Like they're telling you like, yo, that was great. Oh my God, like that's so relatable. Like, oh, I do that too. Or my parents are totally like that, you know? Yeah. Especially with my videos, you know, like a lot of times I go into like, you know, like the Latino culture, and you know, it's just really great to see a whole community out there, you know, coming together. Yeah. And then especially being a part of this project, you know, with the diverse cast, and it was just a really great project with a great message, and it's just so relatable. And we thank people like you every day that continue to support and watch us, and you know that you guys are our fuel, honestly. Yeah. So we appreciate that very much. I know I appreciate it very much, and it's what makes me want to keep going. And
yeah, shout out to the Latino community, because I never want people to think that Wong Fu's just, you know, for...
Shout out to you guys.
No, of course, man. Like we can all get along. We can all create together. At the end of the day, these are stories about people. That's really, they're about humans, you know, and that's really what it is. So.
Well, I'm actually Filipino. I didn't tell you that. Dang
it! What about over here?
What about over here?
Well, yeah. Even just updating people on what you're working on now, how things are with Harry.
It's good. You know, it's this kind of period of my life where it's still all new. You know, even though I've been like in the industry in like different ways, like whether it be a dancer and even right now, Shadowhunters is really fun. Just kind of exploring this character deeper, and this guy that's 400 years old, and even this series was so much fun because I got to explore like kind of like a very deep human side of like what relationships kind of are, and I thought that was really fun, and kind of tapping into like what it really felt like in kind of because in a lot of aspects it's very like there's a lot of high school elements too, to being at this age where you're trying to figure it out, but you want to stay away from being like high school, like in that high school mentality. But in a lot of ways, like whatever industry you go, you're like, oh, this seems a lot like college or like high school.
High school never ends.
That's extended, you know, and I think that was really interesting, especially working on this project. But I think for the most part, you know, the fans have been so great and receptive towards the stuff that I've been doing, and I hope to keep challenging myself and also challenging the fans that to me is interesting, because you know you get used to like, oh, I just want to see him play the same character forever, and I think that's the fans need to be challenged too, and they need to challenge me by saying like, can you do this, and like don't disappoint us. Damn, okay, I don't want to disappoint
you guys heard it.
You know, I don't want to, so I think actually between the fans, and I love what you guys do, and being in this exposed to what you guys do as creators, and you guys, like you said, never stops. Like, you guys are constant. Like for me as an actor, there's a point where I can be like, okay, let it breathe. What's my next project? Like, oh crap, we need to keep it going. And I really respect that. So it was really cool to see that side.
Yeah, I'm sure on that note of like challenging the fans, I'm sure like, because after that first season of Shadowhunters, really fell in love with your character, and then they get Peter. To see us Peter must have been like, what? This is crazy. So I think that's really cool.
I'm just surrounded with such inspiring people, so the bar has been set very high in terms of what my capabilities can be. So I just want to be more like you guys.
Well, we've been talking for a very long time. Thank you guys so much for watching with us, for your questions, for your hearts and likes down there. We see all of them.
Love y'all.
It's like confetti.
That's beautiful.
And it's
no longer in danger.
And we're like, you know, like we said, like really the success of the show, the creation of the show is because of you guys. So, and the success of it is relying on you guys too. So definitely keep spreading the word. Tell your friends. You know, I know YouTube Red is like a weird new thing that a lot of people don't get, or maybe people can only see the pilot, but really just spread the word. Let them know that, you know, the story like really expands, and that it's something that they should really, you know, check out.
For a lot of reasons, like, not to get preachy, but for a lot of reasons, this show is, the way we made this show is not something you would see on TV. And if you guys liked the message, you guys like the characters, the diversity, the relatability, please consider, you know, supporting the show and YouTube Red, because it'll only help us get more stuff like this made, which is really important to us in the community and just as people, you know, to tell stories in new ways.
You kind of have a choice too. You can watch it, watch it like you know weekly or wait and watch it all together when it all comes out. So
exactly.
Everyone open their mouth.
It would be that emoji of the open mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice. Oh, nice.
Wow.
That's good.
On that note, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. One last goodbye. See you later.
Wait, I got one. Okay. Open your mouth.
You just.
Yes, that was fun.
Oh yeah,
let's do a high and make a screenshot.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, we'll do a screen cap for everyone.
So let's just pose so they can take a photo with us.
All right.
So
who's taking a photo with us?
So like if they want a screen cap,
okay.
You could be like.
So thanks for watching with what else?
Us.
Bye. Should we do like like different poses? There's a train coming. You're a K-pop star.
Those two are the same. Exactly the same.
All right, here we go. How do I do this? 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.